Edgewater flooding mitigation project. This is the culvert or the subdivision we had just talked about, kind of on the northeast side of the previous project. The commission did pay for engineering, just a quick application. If you recall, the issue there was an old railroad embankment with vertical abutment, concrete vertical abutment for an old bridge. The walls are failing. Some pictures of the flooding that occurred back in, particularly in this instance in 2019, 33 homes had up to 4 feet of water in their basement. So what we're looking at is replacing that existing culvert. This is a plan sheet. So this project is actually out to bid right now. Bids are due on February 4th. But this is a configuration of the box culvert and the associated wing walls to hold back the railroad embankment.
Which is abandoned.
It is, but it is the future home of the Veterans Memorial Trail.
Another trail.
So as I said, the commission gratefully paid for the engineering of this project, which includes survey, modeling, design, and bidding. There's the culvert size replacement. And the current estimated construction cost is $680,000. The engineering was paid for at an 80-20 split. The city is looking, hoping for the same share towards construction. And as I mentioned, the bids open on February 4th.
Dan, what was the total engineering number on this? Without me having to go to Project Tracker. I got you. And was the engineers come up with the bid? Is that the 680?
Are you asking for what we paid for engineering for, or what the engineers estimate? What?
I want to know how much the engineering total cost for this particular project, the Edgewater flooding mitigation.
We did dedicated 40,000 to this.
Thank you.
Yep.
So, all right, no questions. I'm asking a question. So you're looking at almost $500,000 for a box culvert.
And the associated wing walls, as you can see, they're pretty robust to be able to hold back that railroad embankment. The thing you can see down at the bottom, there's about 20 feet in elevation change between the flow line of the ditch up to the top of the railroad embankment.
But I think we're gonna get a better understanding when he says he's gonna open it next or in 2 weeks. Once again, we'll revise when we come in with a new number. He could call me and say it's a lot less, hopefully.
Thank you.
Maybe.
Any other questions for this young man on this one?
No, I just have a comment to the city of Crown Point and just my opinion. But an 80-20 sustainable ask is not something I feel is a good way to go about it, right? You guys have got to come up with some more funding on your own. I mean, we're willing to help, in my opinion, but at that level and with the work that impacts just I understand it's a very important project, but you guys need to come up with some funding beyond asking us to foot 80% of the bill.
Any other comments or questions? Thank you, sir.
Thank you.